Well, I have some prepared notes. Welcome to the Rectory Abbey for our 43rd annual Epiphany Eve celebration. As you know, this is the 12th night of Christmas, which of course precedes the day of Epiphany, which is tomorrow. This year has been very successful for our community, and I like to call it the year of the rectory. I say that because we have undertaken some major projects here and at the East Wing next door. At the East Wing, you may have noticed we completed a major exterior remodel of the building, which was sorely lacking since its construction more than 40 years ago. The church was able to invest about $400,000, primarily due to the hard work of the Reverends Robert and Noriko Roy and the church's Two Feathers Guild.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you, Rob.
Yeah.
And Noriko. We were also able to complete a renovation of the main rectory kitchen due to a large and generous contribution from my wife's parents. Now, here's another piece of important news, which is very important. I was struggling whether to announce this or not, but I think it's appropriate to do so. That after 49 years of the community being in this house, we have, as of 2 days ago, been able to pay off the Rectory Abbey.
Oh, wow.
Yay.
And this was due in large part to donations made by our late brothers in light, the Reverends Patrick Newman and Norman O'Connor. Now, another thing very important that we did this year was to pump our entire allotment of water at the Red Rock Sanctuary, and we must give thanks to Reverend Ted for his hard work over the past 8 or 9 months. The reason we do this is because we are going to file with the state of Nevada proof of beneficial use, which will permanently secure our water rights for our use and for future generations. This is an annual water allotment of over 17.144 million gallons of water. And as I said, we'll be filing the necessary paperwork with the state of Nevada in the next few months. Now, in this year, we will be doing a major revision of the Kosology website and focusing on outreach in order to attract new members to our community. This will coincide with our next convocation in June of 2026. I mentioned the other day that we are working on a book of liturgy as well as new vestments for use at the sanctuary. One thing I'd like to focus on before the 2026 convocation is a remodel of the bathrooms and the upstairs kitchen at the chancery, and I will be getting estimates for these projects very soon. A couple of years ago, I mentioned what my main focus has become, and I called them the 3 S's. And those are the sanctuary, Steamboat, and our school. Now, there are some plans for Steamboat in the works, which also include a major investment in our water company. I cannot fill you in on the details tonight, but as things move along and become more concrete, I will. Let me finish by saying that we are doing an excellent job of reflecting with our hearts, and this is having a huge impact on all of us, on our community, and on the world at large, although we sometimes may not realize that. But we also need to focus a little harder on our young and younger people. We need to instill in them the same level of dedication to our teachings that we have. We have accomplished a lot in the 43 years that we have been gathering in this room. And we will accomplish a lot more. I do ask you a favor. Sometimes you may find me to be a little moody, and you know that my natural demeanor is a little serious, but bear with me. I love you all. And sometimes running this church and all of its aspects are not as easy as you may think. Now, that being said, that is the dullest speech you're ever going to hear for the rest of your life.
Still does.
So, as is our custom, we are going to begin with lighting the candles of remembrance, which are in the foyer. This is a time when we remember those we love and still love, but who can't be with us today. I ask you to please then return to the living room, and we will sing grace under the direction of Reverend Dr. Stefan. You are then all welcome to partake of the wonderful food that has been prepared by the Reverends Noriko and Radhika, and we thank them for their hard work over these last couple of days. Now let me add that the children will be eating their dinner in the family room, and as children are, they won't sit very long at that table. So when they are done, those of you who wish, feel free to wander into the family room and utilize the table if you choose. Finally, I have it on good authority that we can expect a visit from Santa Claus. And we will then enjoy the exchange of gifts. Once again, I thank you all for being here. I wish you a happy Epiphany and hope to see you at sunrise service tomorrow in Sanctuary. We will now light candles of remembrance. Now, we have a song.